Have you ever been invited backstage at a concert or been invited into a VIP area? How did that invitation make you feel? Did you jump at the chance? When animals, including humans, are invited into a space that we value, then generally we don't need much convincing. But did you know that this is one of the best ways to build a good recall? Now, if you've been watching recall videos on YouTube and you're feeling frustrated or disheartened thinking, oh, I tried that, it didn't work, then we might just need a little shift in perspective. Instead of thinking of your recall as a command or a behavior, let's start looking at the whole environment as a scattergraph of value. Hey there, if you're new here and we haven't met, I'm Natalie. I am a dog trainer and behavioral scientist. As well as teaching university students about psychology and the science of animal behavior, I also help out dog guardians just like you to help you achieve a more harmonious life with your furry companions. In this video, we're going to chat about how to boost the concept of proximity and in turn, how to improve your dog's recall. Now, like all animals, dogs are going to choose to spend their time in areas that they consider valuable. The brain moves the animal towards these spaces because it's calculated that there is a high probability of a reward when they hang out there. If you've ever seen a dog hanging around a toddler's feet while they're eating, this is why. We want to harness that exact same brain system to help our dogs learn that hanging out in close proximity to us has a high probability of leading to great experiences. So I want you to imagine that this is the environment that you and your dogs have just stepped into. If you're standing here and your dog was off lead, where would their brain tell them that the value is? Is it over here next to the nervous dog on lead who wants nothing to do with anyone else? Or perhaps it's over here with the family having a picnic? Or perhaps it's over here chasing critters? But what if your dog's brain could choose to hang out in loose proximity to you because they see this area as a really good deal? This is the area where all the good bits of value happen. Now, this is not about not letting your dog explore the world or punishing them for going too far. Not at all. Building proximity is all about you becoming just as valuable as the environment, if not more. If we can offer our dogs the same value as the environment, then there's no friction to our recall. So when you call your dog, you can betcha they're coming back because you've just invited them into an area of high value. Just like being invited into the VIP area, if the area in close proximity to you is valuable, then entering that space is a privilege. So how do we make ourselves just as valuable as the environment? Well, we need to ask ourselves, what is the experience that the environment is offering, and how can I give them that experience? For many dogs, it's just not good enough to say, good dog, or just feed them a couple of liver treats. In comparison to all the fun that the environment has on offer, coming to us for that would be a really bad deal. Instead, mimic the experience that they're seeking. The way that we deliver rewards matters. Does your dog like to sniff? Great! Play a scent game together. Teach them how to find a piece of tripe stick or how to find your scent on a coin. Even just scatter feeding around your feet can really help hit these goals. You're giving your dog the opportunity to sniff and you're planting jackpot experiences right close to you. Does your dog want to chase things? Again, we can offer them the chance to chase and kill a chaser tug toy. Or chase food in your hand. Or jump and bite a moving target, catching food out of the air. And actually, catching is such a great way to build proximity. I've got a whole video that will help take your dog from complete novice to catching pro. Make sure you go check it out next. The key to building proximity is to ask ourselves, what is it that the environment is giving them? Then experiment with ways to replicate that experience. If we can offer them the same value as the environment, then there's no friction to our recall. We even see that our dog is actively choosing to hang out in close proximity to us. We don't need to use our recall cue because they're not bogging off 100 meters down the beach in the first place. Okay, that's all well and good, but what if we genuinely can't replicate the experience our dog is seeking? Like, no matter how hard I try, I cannot mimic the experience of swimming. That activity is completely separate to me. Well, if you can't beat them, join them. If it's appropriate for your dog to do that activity, then give them what they want, but just make sure it comes through you. This is called the Premack principle, sometimes called the grandmother rule. Do a little bit of what I want, and then we can go do what you want. Eat your broccoli, then you can go have some ice cream. So Reward your dog choosing to hang out in close proximity by sending them to go do what they want. Build this up slowly. Celebrate that little bit of eye contact by mimicking an experience they like. Then double up on that reward by sending them to an even better environmental reward. What's really cool is that the value of that experience gets attributed to you and the experience that you had offered, and that helps build your value. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty cool. Little bonus tip. Have fun and take the pressure off. Use something like a Longline to prevent disasters while you're both learning and figuring things out. Enjoy each other's company and experiment together. So that's how we build the concept of proximity. Build value in hanging out close to you, mimic experiences that they're seeking so it's a win-win, and remember, if you can't beat them, join them. Go eat your broccoli, then we can have some ice cream. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. So now you know how to build proximity, but what about how to satisfy those sniffy noses? I've got a playlist right here with some super cute, super fun little scent games that'll help you out with that. Go check them out.